I have an extra. Hold on.
No, just give me this one.
That's what I mean. Here, spray it.
Okay, we're up.
Nasty little fucker. That's what she said.
She did say that.
I have a neighbor
hate that expression.
that always, you can use it on anything, and he does.
I hate it.
That's what she said. It's fucking crazy. You can say it to anything. Just say something, and it works on anything.
That's, oh, never mind.
That sucks. That's what she said.
That's what she, no.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Hold on now, wait.
Jiggle my balls. That's what she said.
She did.
Okay, some things it works better. That's big and tasty. That's what she said.
But you know, that's what she said. Where did that come from? Who was the first person who ever said it?
Well, my neighbor's a Mormon, so I want to trace it back to Mormonism.
I know that I have invented some slogans that became famous.
Fuck, I coined that.
No, you didn't. I would love to, no, seriously, I would love to see people and verify people who have actually made a statement. I did one, but I don't want to say it because I don't want it to be used again until I'm ready to write my book on it.
What is it?
No, I don't want to say it. We're on. And I'm dead serious. Because I really did use it on the air, and then some asshole started using it in his talk. And I did it during the reception. And Mark, it was an excellent term. And it had not been used anywhere because I wanted to use it for my book. So I talked about it. During the reception, I was preaching to everybody. It was the wrong approach I took, trying to tell people that that the government created it. But anyway, people saw it as me trying to make an excuse for bad investments, which I wasn't. It was just the truth. The government created it. If people were in on my meetings, oh my God, with the FDIC, you would think, this can't be. This cannot be our government. It can't. It can't possibly be what I'm hearing. And it's all true. It's like, but people don't care about truth. Do you know that? Do you know that people don't care about truth? People care about what sounds good to them.
They want their own perspective. They want it validified.
And I mean that sincerely, especially when it comes to religion. What people want is if it fits into what they believe already. In other words, it's a cafeteria. Yeah. I'll take that and that, but not that.
Well, I know he's not coming in. I wonder why she.
Okay, this is
the same with politics.
This is the third time in a row. Does anybody want to post something on Krista's Facebook page?
Yes.
There you go.
No, not Krista. She's not fun. I want somebody with a sense of humor. Ooh, let me see. Yeah. Ross is still on. I'll definitely.
I don't even know who she is. Who is she?
Krista K.
She's one with Capitalist.
I keep forgetting he's even in this fucking building.
Man, he advertises everywhere.
Yeah, I know.
He's
the Denver trial lawyers. That fucker, he gets so much free advertising.
Okay. Walmart.
Wally World.
I think Walmart, I can get the card.
So what do you think about Mattis resigning?
Fuck, man.
Did you read his letter?
How do you
I
tell?
did not.
Holy, you need to read his letter.
Scathing?
Not scathing, he doesn't mention, but it's kind of all in the background stuff. Like, say, you need to get along with your allies and stuff. I can't even believe they made it public.
I think Walmart has more stuff than anyone.
What do you mean?
I already got the what? The Microsoft. Isn't it the one I got?
Yeah.
Okay. So I got the Microsoft.
Walmart rocks, man.
And on my referral list at referralist.com. Plumbing, heating, cooling, electric, and drains.
So now, I think Walmart has...
Senate now in session. It's partial government shutdown news.
So the House passed.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, the House passed yesterday. It's
got $5.7 billion for the wall.
Yes.
So, but now
it's got to go to the Senate.
But can't they do the nuke option in the Senate?
Well, if they
Is that what they have to do?
If they control both.
But they do, but maybe they don't have enough Republicans to do it. I don't know. Not one Democrat.
How can you tell on Walmart.com if something is...
Republicans didn't vote for it?
In your face.
In your face.
It's a disgrace. Yeah, fucking Mattis, and then they're saying there's more people might be leaving. Boy, he's hard-headed, man. I got to give it to Trump. He's a hard-headed motherfucker, man.
Well, he should have done. I mean, I didn't want people to see either, but he should have at least talked it over.
You started to ask a question, you didn't finish.
You know, versus
Walmart,
just
how do you
doing
tell if it's available at the store or online only?
If you plug in somewhere on there, you can pick a store, and then it'll tell you if it's in stock.
Does that mean you have an iPhone?
I don't know.
Explaining the process tailored for your
I don't
home.
think
Call
so.
Repipe
I don't know why anybody would have that cheap crapo.
I'm gonna call. I got a buddy who's from
Trying to
Syria.
support the kids in China.
Yeah, I know, they jump.
Without them, they don't have jobs.
Happens.
There were
Fucking
smoking
damn.
sections on airplanes, in restaurants.
I
and
call
they
this guy from
actually
Syria
got
and just
to
ask him
where
what he
it
thinks
wasn't
about the whole
anywhere.
situation.
It's
'Cause
not
he said
part
the
of
guy
the
that ruler,
social
he said he wasn't
norm
that bad
anymore.
of
It's
a
not
guy when he
accepted.
was living.
I was at a party
What
this
was his
summer,
name?
and there
Starts
wasn't
with
a
A or
single
something?
person smoking. Even in my own home, I had my own
He was a
designated
dictator,
space to
but I
smoke.
mean, everybody got free education, they could practice their own religion.
It was really a friend of
Yeah,
mine
you
that
just made
said,
me
why
think
wouldn't
of,
you just try the Juul?
Bing, bang, out. That fucking guy reading that
So I
shit.
went out and
That
I thought,
fucking idiot.
the idea
Oh my God, I'll go to my grave laughing.
Now he looks like a murderer. He didn't before, but now he does. The mugshot always
enjoy
does.
it.
Well, they changed.
I
Yeah.
don't think anyone.
Oh, is that his mugshot?
Did they find it, the finders?
No, but they arrested his ass.
I heard they arrested him, but I didn't know what the
Facade.
Make this
It's always, always the boyfriend or husband.
Well, the whole
Always.
thing didn't make sense because she drops the kid off, and then there's radio silence for 10 frickin' days until mom says something. You got the freaking infant.
Yeah, but didn't they text somebody saying,
Martino, the troubleshooter.
Help me if you can, I'm feeling down.
Hi, Tom Martino here. I am your troubleshooter this hour, brought to you by Icon Eye Care. For the best in eye care, all the way around. And I love it because I'm going to get my wife eye care. I'm going to get her the surgery I had, the clear lens exchange, because she'll be able to see without glasses the rest of her life, and you can too. Now, a lot of people say, Tom, you always talk about this clear lens exchange, but I don't have cataracts. You don't have to. Now, obviously, if you don't have cataracts, it's self-pay. If you have cataracts, insurance and Medicare will pay for regular cataract lenses. Then you have to upgrade to the multifocus lenses. Listen, just call them to find out more. And LASIK is the most affordable anywhere. They've done millions of procedures of all kinds at iconeyecare.com. 866-GOT-ICON. Welcome, 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 welcome. I'm Tom Martino. Our number is 303-713-TALK. Listen, as we approach the holidays, what does it mean? It means that we reflect. People reflect this time of year. You know, when they leave work, they don't just say, have a Merry Christmas. They do sometimes, I mean, obviously, but they say things like, it's been a pleasure working with you. Or, you know, you really mean a lot, or you're appreciated. It's a time of reflection. The only people I think that get ripped off during the holidays are people who have birthdays near the holidays. If you have a birthday from December 15th to New Year's, you're screwed. Because people simply say, oh, this is both. That you're not going to get distinctly a different gift, and even though they say it's both, it's not double. So you're screwed. Who has a birthday December 21st, 22nd, 23rd, December 16th? When is your birthday, Jeff Vick, Kimmer Transmission? When?
December 23rd.
Ha ha! And haven't you been ripped off your whole life?
Oh yeah, you always get the this is your Christmas/birthday gift, or your birthday/Christmas gift.
Did your parents do that to you?
Oh yeah.
And Jeff is with us today to talk about transmissions. It's car day today. Alaramis, when were you born?
August 7th. But my son,
yes,
he's the 15th. He just celebrated. So he had a party last weekend.
But it's a ripoff, isn't it?
He's having a party this weekend.
Or do you say he gets more partying?
No. What he has learned is to put a demand letter together. And he has the list of everything in description, what he wants.
Oh, wow.
You know, he's professional.
So anyway, what do you think? Listen, I want to talk about a few things, seriously. If you have found great deals, please let us know. Really, 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 if you have found great deals, 303-713-TALK. I want to know about great deals. Now, Mark had a deal that he told me about that he does that's pretty cool. Some gift card places give you an incentive to buy. In other words, you buy $100 gift card for $98 or $95, sometimes $90. They give you an incentive. So he would buy a gift card with his discount and then go buy other gift cards with that gift card.
Anytime.
For the ones that don't give discounts.
We love Maggiano's. Anytime we eat at Maggiano's, I download a Maggiano's gift card at Raise.com. It's instant.
And you save what?
Well, usually
10 to 15.
No, usually 20% on that.
All right, so 80 bucks,
boom,
you get 100.
Pays for the tip.
Yeah. So now, here's the deal. If you have a strategy or something you found, please let us know. Really.
Yeah, I am so proud of you. I haven't said this.
Why?
Because you switched probably 6 months, maybe even a year ago, from that stupid Diet Coke to water. And you did it. You, honest to God, I never see you with a soda, period, end of story.
I would agree, and I've seen less spillage.
Yeah. Now, Coke Zero, I want to tell you something. I don't know what happened, but I do know what happened. It's a long story. Coke Zero, I can't stand it anymore. It used to be my favorite drink in the world.
Oh, man, you were at one point 5, 6 a show. Yes, you don't try it.
That's exaggerating. At my worst, no. At
okay,
my
5,
worst,
6
3,
a day.
3. I could have had 6 in a full day back in the day, but I would say 3 during the show would have been my worst. But normally 1 to 2 during the early hours. Here's the deal. The bottom line is, okay. So Stephanie says it's killing you from the inside out. I don't believe it kills you. I don't think it's great for you, but I don't think it kills you. I think all soft drinks are bad for you in general, right? I do, okay? But I didn't think it was killing me. She hated it. She hated all of that. So one day I lost this is a true story. Suzanne will tell you. Suzanne, you said I had to get off that, Tom, and it was hard. It was the hardest thing I ever had to do. It was harder. It was harder than giving up smoking. And I said, oh, I could never give it up. I love it too much. And then I would not do it in front of Stephanie because she hated it, so I just would do it, I would have some at my condo.
I remember when he'd hide it in studio.
I'd have some at my hangar, different places. And so anyway, one day I lose my taste. Do you know what her theory is?
What?
She prayed that I would lose my desire for it, and I swear to you, I hate it, and I never thought that could happen. And she said, it was me, or God, I prayed. Now you don't like it anymore. And I thought, okay, I can't think of a reason why one day I turned around and I didn't like it anymore.
Tell her I have a problem with chocolate, Tom. See if she can help me out.
All right, we'll pray away your chocolate desire. So listen, folks, give us a story of anything that saves money. And since it's the end of the year, ask about any problem you've heard or tell us the favorite call you've had. And on another note that has nothing to do with the show, we all discuss this. Whenever a woman is missing, it goes to the husband or boyfriend. Why do they feel? Now, I'm not saying this guy's guilty, but the police, they don't arrest without at least some probable cause. I mean, let's face it. I mean, there are people, yes, falsely accused, of course, and there are people who aren't guilty. But what I want to know is, what is that probable cause? He was charged with murder. Can you imagine? I can't. That's the point. What idiot? I mean, you're going to be suspected. Number one, no matter what happens, you're going to be suspected. And he had to know that. Now that other guy, I didn't like him. That guy with the beard, what's his name? I didn't like him from day one. The one that, oh my God, he tragically, Chris Watts, oh my God, he killed those little girls and his wife. It was so terrible. Now this guy, I wonder, there's a news conference. I wonder if we can pull up any audio from the news conference. Can we?
It's such a small community.
Any audio we can pull up or not? See if you can. No? If you can, I'd like to hear what he's saying, just for a couple seconds here, because this is weird. And I'd like to know why. Why?
That's where Mikey lives,
These
Woodland
people
Park.
do it. Can you pull it up or not, Grant? If you can, it would be good. So anyway, you let me know if you can. I just want to know what they're saying. Like, what was the problem? I guess they won't give the probable cause, will they?
I bet they give something. You would think so.
All right, pull it up just for a second here. Let's hear this. Let's hear, what is this? You got it? Can you pull it up? I don't hear it.
Kelsey's residence.
Let's
and that's why we have been coming back to her residence as we get additional information that leads us to various locations.
Any leads on a possible motive, a possible affair?
What motive?
No leads at this time.
We probably missed the cause.
If there's anybody else involved in Kelsey's life.
At this time, is there only one arrest at this point?
Thank you. Good question. At this time, there is only one arrest. I don't know if there's going to be additional arrests in our future, but at this time, I can confirm that there has been one arrest.
We're going to do two more questions. I'll start with you, Clayton.
This has been going on for several weeks now.
Yeah.
What is the one thing that pushed this from investigating to an arrest?
Good question. We received enough information to implicate Patrick in his involvement in Kelsey's death, which we were able to present to a judge, and a judge was able to sign off on the first-degree murder charge.
But what?
You said multiple interviews. Was that a person that you were talking to?
Let that other guy.
The investigation, the limited information was that there was a phone that pinged in Idaho.
Yeah. What about that?
In this case, or is there any explanation for that?
Thank you for your question on Kelsey's phone. Yes, her phone did end up in Idaho, and we're still working to recover.
Now that's
that phone.
weird.
And that's about all I can comment. But that phone information was accurate.
How do you think that happened?
Her phone did end up in Idaho, and we are working to try to recover that.
Okay, I think we're going to go ahead and conclude today. As was stated.
Wouldn't I be annoying as hell as a reporter with me all my hey, yeah, good question, yeah, come on.
With real questions.
No, but seriously. I mean, this is terrible. This young woman and a beautiful little baby. What the hell? I mean, God, it's amazing, isn't it? It's just amazing the capacity people have for cruelty and murder and all of that. It's chilling. And this is the Christmas season. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, 303-713-TALK is our number. David wants to talk about Miele appliances. They're really considered top of the line by many. John, a problem with roofing, and then we have others. And I'm Tom, and as I told you, this hour was brought to you by Icon. And while we're talking about health, I can't help but mention thehormonebros.com. I just had my pellets yesterday. And, you know, what I'm talking about are these pellets under the skin that dissolve over time to give you testosterone and estrogen if you need it. And also they do treat thyroid. And they also, of course, have other treatments at Revitalized Health for age-defying things like Juvederm, Botox. They have natural stimulation of your collagen, which plumps up your face and does away with wrinkles. And because it's a natural thing, it doesn't go away. Your collagen is yours. It's yours. So why don't you call them for more? And also, they have what's called thread lifts for just a few $100. The Hormone Bros, 3 brothers. 2 of them are practitioners. 1 is a office manager. Thehormonebros.com. 470 and Ken Carroll. Thehormonebros.com.
This report is sponsored by Panera Bread.
The guy with that Miele appliances, he's from in Washington State.
Do you know more of the details? Did they find it on the body or somewhere else or not the state? No, they were searching for property.
Hey, your daughter made fun of you on the show.
Yeah,
like Plastic, he's wearing a Hawaiian shirt in December. And then Grant needs you. He asked if you go in there real quick. Remember the guys from Bar Electric?
Not turn up
that came in, Keith and his boss Zach as a common man. He's the one with the King Carroll pronunciation that came in. He's on line 3. He would like to put out the word. He's an apprentice, and then he's also did mechanic stuff for 10 years. used, auto mechanics.
What's that?
I wanted to put a word out to see if somebody needed help for Christmas in the Longmont area. He just was
Well,
trying to
first
get back.
degree
Are
is
you okay
basically
with
they
putting that out on the air?
planned it, plotted it, carried it out.
Right, we're talking.
It's premeditated.
It doesn't matter. There's a
He wants to just give
They
back
might have evidence.
to someone in the
Well, I mean, okay, let's say you
in the
dump a body in
Longmont
the middle
area
of the
who may
ocean.
have a
I
house.
mean, you're never going to have the body.
It's crazy,
But it would
isn't
have to be
it?
something.
I feed it to the pigs like that guy in Canada.
Mark,
Yeah.
remember?
You know a hog will eat an entire body, there'll be nothing left of it, period, end of story. Bones, teeth, everything.
That's disgusting.
One of the biggest serial killers was
Mark,
in Canada.
remember the Bar Electric guys that came in this week? The King
Oh, yeah, the two.
So Keith, the apprentice, he used to be a mechanic for 10 years.
Yes.
He wanted to put the word out to help someone in Longmont.
Microsoft
I wondered about him helping with, okay, I wondered about him helping with
Too much for your prescriptions. Find the best price. Download the
Yeah, they haven't found anything
save
on
up to
the property.
80% today. Visit goodrx.com. That's goodrx.com. GoodRx is
I wonder if he drove her up there to Idaho, and that's where it pinged that he left the phone with her.
Pros and a no. Start with
And
Lowe's.
they buried her
Because
with a
Lowe's
dumpster.
makes it easy for pros to save big on tools they can rely on every day. Like
So you're thinking that the phone communicated?
Well, they said they were able to ping it.
Ping it.
Yeah. And it pinged from Idaho.
starting at $199. Plus,
That's where they got the last phone.
Oh, it's IP what it was.
Yeah.
now that you know, start with
So, and that was, like say, Idaho now, the battery's probably dead by now. So I would have thought they would have tried to, I mean, can't you
Triangulate the area. Yeah, exactly. That's how they do it. But the towers know that.
Yeah.
have the latest one down in Castle Rock. This
And then what, did he go up there? Did he take her up there?
And tell you about it somewhere and open.
And this guy,
She's such a beautiful girl.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
It's like,
Last seen in 22nd. Barrett's phone pings off of a signal tower in southern Idaho.
thing that I fight against all the time. All the
those aviation and programs receive it.
His name is Dr. Ryan Helms.
First,
He's
I'll
just
say you
one of
received a
many.
text from her, it's not known what the text says. Well, I can't believe they can't get
They
that.
can't get
And
that.
they claim they're doing living stem cells, and they're not.
Wow, so she was really, last time she seen,
Started this.
God,
That's November 22nd.
What is that?
A long time.
He's asking me how to load something in NextGen. I'm like, ain't happening, bro, no idea.
That's, what's that?
Yeah, you need to find out about next-gen drink, because you and I, you're going to be loading everything I have. Now, the lives that you load for me are 60s or 30s, but they're different than recorded. They're recorded lives as opposed to recorded. Okay. And we need to go over those every break. I need to go in there and see what, for the holiday, what I need to stock up on.
We're going to, Sunday, we're going to that new place. I'm looking really forward to that.
Oh, that motel downtown?
It's more of a hotel.
What is it called again?
Did you say
The Gaylord.
You already,
We're going Sunday, yeah, just for one night. Check it
I
out.
noticed he stopped me and corrected that. Oh yeah, we're going to a motel.
Motel.
Oh, yeah.
Where you drive right up?
Oh, yeah.
It's
They got like
it's
15 restaurants. Big
Motorhead.
steakhouse, I think. I don't know.
Do you remember?
I've never been there. I don't know what the
They
hell's
had
in there.
Where is it? Do they?
It's right out by the airport. It's huge, man. It's
when are you going?
1,500
When are you going?
rooms.
Are you talking about that new hotel?
Gaylord. We're just going Sunday.
So it's not a motel on Federal, like the Lever Shack.
It's
Do they still have
It's
that
Hotel
anymore?
5 or Motel 5. It's one step lower than 6. You know what a La Quinta means?
No.
You don't? You're Spanish. You don't know.
I am Fred.
You don't know what?
Fred.
No,
Fred.
no, it means next to Denny's.
Bro, I could have went all day without that.
Hey, Tom
We're all
Martino, your troubleshooter.
303-713-TALK, 303-713-8255. Welcome. Let's talk to David. And this is Car Day, by the way, if you want to talk to Alarams Pro Auto Care, Jeff Vick, Kimmer Transmission. And so what's going on with you, David?
Well, good morning. Thanks for taking my call. I just finished building a custom retirement house in Washington State. And based on the reputation of Miele for outstanding engineering and reliability.
Well, I know they have the hotsy tots factor, but man, I actually never looked into them as a reliability thing. You built this home. I mean, are you the general?
Well, I had a contractor help me build it, but I chose the appliances. I chose a lot of the materials myself.
Now, is this a home for, when you said a retirement home, for you, or are you talking about?
Oh, no, it's my personal home.
Oh, got you.
Retired. So
I'm sorry.
It was the home that I was going to retire
I
into.
got you. I'm thinking that you're some commercial contractor building this project. No. Okay, so you are building a retirement home and chose Miele. What happened?
Right. Well, the gas cooktop from the get-go didn't work right, and I reported it. And about a month later, they came out. And they said they'd made a mistake on the design of the burners. They had to replace all the burners. Okay, I can forgive that, but I've had the house less than 6 months. About a month before Thanksgiving, the refrigerator started making this terrible grinding noise, which was keeping me up at night, and I reported it. The refrigerator is still broken. It's been over a month.
Okay, listen, man.
One excuse.
Where's this house located?
Excuse.
Where's it located? The house.
I'm in Hansville, Washington.
Okay. Now, the appliances were purchased where?
They were purchased from a dealer in Portland. I've actually written the Dr. Miele, who's the president and owner of Miele in Germany.
But David, seriously, it's not that big a deal. I mean, you don't have to go to the president, the doctor. What I want to know is this. Seriously now, I'm going to ask this question. Is this something that can be fixed, or is it simply the design, the noise, and all that? Is it normal for Miele?
It's not. Well, who knows if it is or isn't. I was told by the appliance tech that came out it's a bad thermistor, and they sent the wrong part to begin with. And then I was told that the thermistor was coming from Germany, and it was helping customs, and blah, blah, blah. So one excuse after the other. I've had to throw out a ton of produce.
How much did you buy? How many appliances? How many appliances?
My freezer's not working
How
right,
many appliances?
It's not making ice.
How many appliances?
I bought 6 Miele appliances, and I'm ashamed to say I spent almost $30,000 for them.
Okay.
And
hey, listen, man, I don't care. It's your retirement home, 6 Miele appliances, and here's what I'm getting at. You really need to deal with the retailer and the distributor. They should fight for you, and you shouldn't have to be doing this. Are they doing anything for you?
No, they haven't done anything for me, and Miele keeps, jerking me around. You call their number and you're on hold for 40 minutes, and they elevated it to the sky. And I've said to them, look,
all right,
there's two things I'm looking for here.
Yeah.
Here, if I could just get this out real quickly.
Go.
One of them is I don't trust these appliances anymore, and I want the warranty extended on the refrigerator and freezer from 1 year to 5 years.
It's not going to happen. Go ahead. It's just not. It's not going to happen,
Dave.
They
agreed to that. They agreed to that.
Well, then, who agreed to it?
Miele.
Do you have that? Hold on, David, wait. Okay, I'll let you talk, but I got to find out. Did they put that in writing?
I have an email that said that they would do that.
Okay, that's not enough. Do you have someone in authority that will write you a document saying that these appliances with the serial numbers are covered for 5 years? You need to do that, Dave.
No.
Okay, please do it. Okay, because without that, you have nothing, and you need to know that. Okay, go ahead with your second thing.
The second thing is, based on all the inconvenience and the hassle and living out of an ice chest and all the produce I've had to throw out, and the freezer goods I've had to throw out, I've said, look.
You're not going to get damages.
I want damages.
You're not going to get them.
I want, well, whatever. I think, I think most people.
Am I saying you shouldn't? Am I saying you shouldn't? No. I am saying I know how they operate. And I know subsequential or consequential damages are normally never covered because they can be absurd. Now, I'm not saying yours are. How much do you have in consequential damages?
I'm asking for $500.
Oh, that's not bad. Nothing. That's not bad. Hell, okay, yeah. What did they say about that? You sound very reasonable. What did they say?
We'll think about that. And I said, well, here's the deal. If I have to get my attorney involved, then it's going to be a whole hell of a lot more than $500.
Would they let you when was the actual purchase made delivered? When were they delivered?
They were delivered back in, I believe, in April.
Oh, damn. So you've been using them then. Are you living in the home?
Right.
Okay.
I'm living in the home.
All right,
yeah.
Right now, without going into a long story, right now, what still remains as a problem right now?
Right now, my refrigerator's dead. It's not working at all.
It's just totally dead.
Totally dead. And my freezer, the temperature is not staying steady, and it's not making ice cubes.
Okay, really, that's incredible to me. So that one unit, that's the main unit that's been giving you trouble, isn't it? From day
It's actually two separate appliances.
I know.
It's a refrigerator and freezer are two separate appliances.
I understand, but okay, the refrigerator and the freezer, those are the only ones, or did everything give you trouble?
Well, the gas cooktop gave me trouble from the get-go.
But they replaced it.
They fixed that.
Okay,
but
I don't
have three of six very expensive appliances.
They fixed the other one. It's no longer
within less than 6 months.
I understand that. Right now,
yeah.
Okay, David. Right now, here's the deal. I promise you'll get results if you listen to me. Don't go over the past ever again when you talk to him, because it automatically puts you in a pile that it's not going to get action. Right now, what you need to do is get the extended warranty in writing. Say, listen, I so appreciate you so-and-so agreeing to extend this warranty. Please see the attached letter. Could you sign that and send it back?
Yeah.
Okay, if they don't, David, if they don't, you do not have an extension of the warranty. You do not have it. So what you do is you put down your serial numbers, and you say that it's just very informal, that Miele has, through so-and-so, has agreed to extend my warranty to 5 years, ending on, and then give the date when it's going to end, and then date that. The next one is when you address them about your consequential damages. Okay, just tell them right up front you simply want what was directly destroyed by the bad freezer or a refrigerator, and then tell them what's wrong today, right now. Don't do a history lesson. Just say, listen, right now I have a refrigerator that does not work and a freezer that is not doing this or that. I can't believe he's having such a nightmare. Now listen, we will get involved, David, after you do that, and then call us back. Suzanne, give him a number where he can get right through. I love helping people. I just want to give you the deal. I want to give you a direct kind of direction to go first. It's really important. Rocky's Auto, Santa Claus is coming. Santa Claus is coming this Saturday, tomorrow. Santa Claus is coming. You will absolutely love Santa. He's going to be there, and that's at 63rd and Federal. Bring the kids, get your pictures, get everything you want in a vehicle. If you want an SUV, a four-door, a sedan, a coupe, whatever you want, Rocky's has it, and they have the prices clearly marked on every single car. But the real deal here is that you have 40 lenders to choose from, so you won't be hung up when it comes to financing. So they will be closed Christmas Eve, but they'll reopen on the 26th, and they're open on New Year's Day as well. 303-426-4646. So don't forget Santa. And let me give you the exact time for Santa here. I just got this note. Okay, he's going to arrive at noon, and he's going to stay there till 2. But I'm sure if kids are there, he'll stay until the kids are gone. But it's noon to 2 tomorrow, 63rd and Federal, along with Shagman and Officer Odell. Rockies.
This is Denver's Talk Station, 630 K-House, an iHeart radio station with Ross Kaminsky morning, Tapless and Caper afternoon. W Denver. It's the biggest music festival of the year, and it's coming to the CW.
Oh, man.
Miss the iconic performance.
I'm dragging today. I don't like having parties on like a Thursday.
You know how to solve that problem, don't you?
Yeah, I have it on a Friday.
Just figured I'd point out the obvious.
Is there any good games this Sunday?
But I was playing
Today's the day.
I don't think it matters. I mean, we're out.
No, we're out of it. Ghost is getting fired, isn't he?
Okay, so we'll just
We could have been fired a long time ago.
I don't know what it was.
mean, they got their shit together for
regular size.
Oh, yeah, they look
Yeah.
just not giant. It's like we beat
Dean Cobb gift card.
Oh,
it says,
I got hammered.
okay, $50 Steve. No, he does. I'm reading it.
There was a lot of upset.
I almost started going back.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Was
you're right.
50. Okay, so Steam gift card 50, Amazon gift card 100, and
They told me.
Hacienda
Yeah, but
or
yeah.
Did you,
The good ones? Did they give you receipts already?
where is this?
I'm gonna head out now.
You know what a manual bay, a manual Lexus?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You got
I know where it is. It's right where they do that, I know exactly where you're talking about. They do, what's that,
Gift card.
where those guys
Oh,
run that
okay, I'll see
obstacle
what they
course,
have.
they climb the ropes and jump and have to
stuff.
It's on TV.
Yeah, the American Ninja Warrior.
Ninja Warrior, and that's where, I bet you that's exactly it.
They do it there?
Yeah, when they do it in Vegas, they set it up right across, right where you're talking about.
Yeah, it's on the other side of the highway. They charge out a bunch of money.
It's where that concert was, where they,
Manuel Bay's got the Panola and the whole southern area. So that's here, like it's here. Inside 15, it's just right here.
Okay.
And then.
Did they break ground on it?
Yeah.
Whatever they have.
It's almost
If they like
done.
Skittles.
No, it's gonna be added all next year.
How much for the season ticket?
So you have to buy the rights to them? Yeah, and 7,500. No, you don't.
Oh, I thought you had to buy rights.
No, you buy in a deal and you had rights earlier, now the new stuff they basically buy.
So you dropped 7,500 for the rights, and then how much of the face value?
The tickets, there's no pricing on seats yet. There's no pricing on seats. You have to buy that.
All right.
Listen, I so appreciate it. You don't understand. I don't Christmas.
But to me, it's going to be time.
No, but oh,
I agree with
But
that.
I have a secret way in and out.
Do you know where the close plane? And
the one on
fly back
Hampton.
Sunday night.
Also the one on Hampton. But if you park in the wintertime, if you park and walk in through the mechanic shop, they have a checkout there, and then you can head out. And then in the summertime, if you park and go in through the garden area, they have a checkout there.
No, it's really cool.
Twice as
That's
much.
a good. And they're good. You gotta shout to people too. You can't go. You'll always. Someone's always going to
Right.
You go to little locations like Sprouts or whatnot.
Right.
Lunch come in. So they're not going to be like, they're not going to be like the Broncos where you sell them, they'll take the seats away. You want the Broncos to do this season.
Exactly.
If people are selling them.
I think people are still selling them.
Not true. They weren't selling them on the right place.
Yes, they were. Yes, some of them were selling on the right place. And then these jerks, and they didn't give me one. These jerks tickets from them.
We have some time for
You're buying the right.
Luckily, this time, no, but usually
We're
it's
not
a hold it
yeah,
up
you're
and
supposed to
somebody
go
goes
for
on
it.
fire.
The NFL wanted the rights, and they basically have to sell it through the Raider site, or I think Star owns a lot.
So 7,500. How many seats are they going to do?
It's just
No. How many seats in the whole stadium?
It's 77,000.
It doesn't matter wherever there are. There's 7,500.
No, it's less.
That's just the rights.
Okay, that's just the rights. Is that 7 per seat or
Per
is that?
seat.
Wow.
So you gave them 15 or 75?
It's 15,000. Yeah, 75,000.
Oh.
But they break it.
77. So 77,000 times what's an average?
Yeah, let's
Of
say
just the rights.
let's say 6,500.
Well, for me, the
$3
next
grand.
level bumped up. It was $9,000. I cut the corner just down the field, down the field goal post.
It's like 230 million.
Just for the rights.
Just for the right.
And
I
then
wouldn't have
each
that.
seat each day,
Right.
each Sunday is still going to be X amount.
Exactly.
This thing you get paid for
And I
in a
could,
year.
and the club level was so much higher. I wanted club, they ran out.
Hi, Tom Martino here.
Crazy.
303-713-TALK. You hear that? Happy holidays. Not if you're drinking and driving. That's why we have Joe Lazzara. Not so you get off easy, but listen. Joe Lazzara will minimize the damage. If you're guilty, if you're not, if you're falsely accused, he'll be the first one to tell you and help you. Joe Lazzara. Now, I don't ever want you to hesitate calling him because, I say, moron, don't drink and drive and don't do this and don't do that. Really, I'm just going to give the number. He's not going to preach to you. it's obvious we're not condoning drinking and driving, but this is the time of year people make a lot of mistakes. 303-429-6200. Even if you think you don't need it, put it away. For you, a friend or a relative, 303-429-6200. And that's Joe Lazzara, and he's on my referral list at referralist.com. Okay, guys, anything to say to your customer base or potential new customers when it comes to cars, other than the happy holiday stuff? I mean, what really? Anything special about this time of year? I mean,
it's always special. For us, we've got gifts. You come in, we're giving every customer comes in a nice gift. You saw the coffee mug and the stuff that we've had. We give that to everybody who comes in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and we've been actually doing away some giveaways and stuff. We've done a couple GoPro cameras and stuff. We've
really?
had
On
our social media.
raffles or what?
Yeah, we put them on social media, and they come in, they fill out a card, and we pull those out, and they've given them away. But, Tom, I want to talk about something a little bit, throw something in. Direct injected cars, GDI. You're seeing those a lot out there.
What is that?
That's the new form of delivering fuel in vehicles.
Well, how does it differ from just fuel injection?
Fuel injection before used to be in the intake, running in what they call an intake runner or a plenum is what they call it. And it's sprayed, and then it would hit the valve and go into the...
But didn't you have individual injectors for each cylinder?
Absolutely, you still do.
For each cylinder?
For each cylinder, but now they put the injector inside the combustion chamber.
Well, where was it before?
In the intake manifold.
What difference does that make?
It makes a ton of difference, because now what happens is the air and the fuel are going together. It atomizes to vapor. It hits the valve and goes into the cylinder. What they did with these new motors,
instead of going through the valve,
and instead of going through the intake, it doesn't hit the valve anymore. It goes directly in the car. So what were they able to accomplish? They can change what they call the compression ratio.
It's more efficient.
More efficient, less emissions, more power. You can change the timing as you go. You add variable cam timing, phenomenal. They had one problem, big problem, carbonization.
Why?
It's carboning up because of the different fuel ratios.
Well, because the nozzle, which is very minute, is inside a combustion chamber.
That's the second thing,
and
absolutely.
it's hard to protect it. Right. I don't even know how you would shield it from the combustion.
So the problem is these cars are now developing misfires.
Yeah, because the nozzle...
Big time.
I can see it inside a combustion chamber. You can just picture it.
We're seeing tons of these cars come in. People don't. They go to the dealer. They go there and, oh, no, you don't need to do that service. People are telling them, baloney. It is an issue, and you've got to service those.
Well, how do you clean
You actually do a GDI service. You basically replace the fuel going into the car, and you put cleaner. You run the car on cleaner.
And the cleaner goes through that nozzle.
Kind of like the nozzle.
Kind of like vinegar does in your Keurig machine.
Absolutely. Any of the vehicles that have turbos even are really magnified by it. Jeff, you've probably seen this stuff. It's a big issue.
Now, a lot of people say their eyes glaze over when we talk about cars because we get technical. But
was that too technical?
No, it wasn't. Because really what we're talking about is a combustion chamber is where fuel explodes to push the pistons down. And all those pistons being pushed down and the other ones being pulled back up turn a crank. Now, what all he's saying is that direct injection is a more efficient way of doing it, but along with it comes more maintenance on cleaning those injectors. So thank you, and that's cool. Do you? Let me get to the phones. If you have anything else, add it, Jeff or anyone else. John, what's going on in your life?
Well, Merry Christmas, Tom. Thank you for taking
man,
my
thank
call.
you.
Quick question. I'm thinking of surprising the missus with new windows for Christmas. And we're planning on staying in the home maybe about another 5 years, and I was just wondering, should we do something like Champion?
How old are the windows?
They're the original, so 30s.
Why would you change them if you're only going to be there another 5 years?
Add to the value of the home.
Okay, but you're not going to get as much out of the value of a window as you would for doing other things. I'm not saying you shouldn't, but I wouldn't if I was going to be in the home for 5 years. Now you're thinking, well, they'll just see it and they'll give me more money, but you won't necessarily get your money. You won't. I mean, of course, if you have two of the houses the same and yours have those windows and the other ones don't, they might look at it. But even though windows are so important, people don't normally look at windows. In fact, they look more at siding, and they look at roofing, but not even roofing that much, but siding, and they look at the condition of front porch or decks, and they look at the front door. I'm just telling you as far as the psychology of a buyer. Now, if you just want new windows, fine, get new windows. But you're asking, would I get what or what?
Either Champion or go with K&H?
Okay, they're both great companies, so I would go with the best deal.
I'd go with K&H. It's going to be the best deal, though.
No, and really, but they're both good companies. And if I personally was doing it, Mark is right. The reason I say it is because I literally know Ted Rowland, the owner, as a friend. In other words, it's like Jay Brett's at Excel Roofing. It's not that my other roofers aren't good. So here's the deal. I would go to them, and also I have literally used them, and 20 years later had warranty done on lifetime warranties. But I'm sure that Champion has a similar heritage. And you would want to go with the best deal. They both have really, even though they're going to tell you they have superior products, the windows, when built well and you look at the right stuff, will be about the same if they're all good. And I have a great article on how to choose a window at Troubleshooter.com if you searched it. But you have to go to referrallist.com and then click the link to go over to Troubleshooter.com. And I have a link there on Windows if you search for it. So really, like I said, just find the best deal. And you heard our leanings, but I think it would be foolish not to get a quote.
Are they still doing that 30% or 25%, whatever it was? I don't remember.
Let me see what their current offer is.
They'd probably get pretty aggressive this time of year, too, man.
Yeah, well, everyone does. I mean, it's a... Hey, you know what? Hold on. Let's just see if they have a special running. Let me just see here if they have. If not, maybe I'll create one. Okay. So they have, well, they had 75% off labor on windows, doors, and siding. So you might want to call and ask if that's still in effect, or just tell them that Tom said to give you a great deal. Seriously.
Okay.
And call me back and let me know how it goes, please. 303-713-TALK, 713-8255.
Here's what they got. Enjoy your home this holiday season. Receive 75% off installation on windows.
Now, Suzanne, who should I take next? You have a line that I don't understand on line 7. What does that line mean?
So he just wants to powwow with you because 10-plus neighbors of theirs have been diagnosed with cancer on line 7. It's John.
John.
It was interesting.
John.
Hey, Tom.
Okay. What is she telling me? She's telling me that in your neighborhood, 10 people have cancer?
Yeah, well,
on his street.
In our cul-de-sac.
Is it the same cancer?
Well, no, and that was one of the things that was, I was wondering to maintain some sort of consistency.
So what are the cancers? Let's just name them.
Well, our son had Burkitt's lymphoma about 6 years ago. Our next-door neighbor, about 7 or 8 years ago, died of a brain tumor. The house next to them, breast cancer. The house next to them, their daughter was born with a tumor in her eye.
Well, then these are all very similar, okay?
Now, the latest, our other neighbors, who we love dearly, their son just was diagnosed with leukemia.
Now,
and we're saying to ourselves, okay,
how many altogether real cases? 10?
1, 2,
actual cases.
3, 4, 5, 6. I want to say at least 7 or 8.
God,
and
I mean, wow.
So we live.
That's what I was going to ask. Now listen, I'm not here saying there is anything, but tell me what you're thinking.
I know the weird, whack job theories about high tension lines and stuff, but we do live.
Yes.
About, I want to say, 500 yards.
Yes.
From high tension lines. I don't want to say the neighborhood because obviously
I don't care. I mean, you don't have to tell me. But what is the what kind of high tension line?
There are those really big.
But do you actually know it? That's what it is.
Oh yeah, you can hear the electricity when you're under them.
Did you ever take a fluorescent bulb and walk over to it?
Well, it's funny that you say that because our
they glow.
Our builder guy, who's the main builder here, he was like, "Dude, take a fluorescent light and go stand under there. That sucker will light up."
Did you do it?
No, but
well, electromagnetic radiation is certainly not a good thing to be exposed to all the time. Period. It's just not.
Right.
But we have EMF everywhere. Of course, you have it more so near high transmission lines. But I don't know about the link to cancer. I wanted to know what else is in the neighborhood. Hold on, and we'll talk about it. And I want to know if people have any ideas. You know, also, if you look at hotspots, Colorado's a hotspot for MS. I don't think I have ever heard of more people with MS than when I moved here for the last 40 years. My God. The Raleigh House has a number to call for information. Do you know information truly is the #1 product anyone can offer to anyone? And the Raleigh House does it best. Of course, they're a rehab or a treatment center for addiction. That means that people go there and they have an in-resident program to help you with addiction over substances, legal, illegal, alcohol. Here's the deal, though. Before you even get to that stage, you have a million questions. I know you do. If you have a relative or a friend affected by addiction, then you're affected. And if you're affected by addiction, you can call this number free of charge. You can call it anytime, you know, that they're open, normal hours. And you can also call multiple times, and you can call with your addict or with other family members on conference, and you can ask any question you want. And if you think the Raleigh House turns out to be a good place, and they'll let you know, for them, for you, they'll let you know. Otherwise, it might not be a match, but they would have other recommendations. 720-893-5559. 720-893-5559.
This report is sponsored by...
Wow, man, what are the auto calls, man?
What's that?
The phone calls for the auto.
It's right before Christmas, man.
Yeah, people want to think about their cars.
So diesel has their injector right in there. Why is this gas one so?
Because you deal with two different things. You know, basically you have such super high compression in a diesel motor that it just works totally different. And it's used to working in that sort of environment. It overcomes it with
So you think
it's a far different fuel as well.
Yeah, it's what?
It's a far different fuel as well.
Sure,
It burns completely differently. I mean,
you know, explodes versus well, explodes, but one uses
it's called combustion for a reason.
Can you call the cast iron folks and have them tow it to Kevin's?
That's why they call it combustion.
But can you do that? Because it's really hard for me to do all the phones and try to listen to the show, try to get it towed.
Who's our guy over there, do you know?
Who?
Cast iron. I don't know.
Right?
I can look.
John.
Just send me the info.
Do you guys know
I
cast
use
iron?
them. Did you refer me?
Did we get it with Sherry?
I was supposed to have ever used.
Yeah, they're good guys.
Oh, really? Who? What's his name?
John.
John.
Yeah.
You sure that's it?
I can call and stuff. Should I do it afterwards? Or?
You can, and I told Clint that vehicle's not going to be done before Christmas. I'm not putting that on Kevin Culkin.
Right.
They're not even open on the
Do we have
weekend.
Clint's address?
I've got it all. You want me to text it to you or email it?
Or email it to me.
Tell Kevin to open up on Christmas. Get this shit done, man.
Well, here's another thing: is do we want to do it this weekend or we want to do it after Christmas?
No, we want to get it over there today.
Okay.
But it's not going to be done by Christmas.
And remember, here's the other problem. This is being diagnosed by Clint. I mean, we don't know much.
What did he say?
I'm sorry.
Thank you for everything you do.
Well, did you see my report?
Man.
Come on, what it is.
I'm trying to keep my head on straight.
I saw that.
I drank a little too much last night. So I'm like, wow.
That's the second time I've got that today.
Wow.
Must have been a good fight. These are good neighbors.
Yeah. So, how do we prevent that from happening again? Because these guys are always going to call scratches. They're going to call them cracks.
I don't know. We talked to him. Hey, we're leaving, what, the 17th, right?
When?
Is it the 17th or 16th?
What do I want?
Maybe what we do is have the kids drop us off on the 16th and we stay at the Gaylord and then just get a, you know, they'll have a shuttle over.
If any of our people remain here, want to come on and wish holidays to their customers, and I plug them, they can come on today. Okay, so here's, just excluding the ones I did, of course. Do you want to see the ones I did?
You guys heard of driver
Here, just check them off.
No. It's up versus the side. That's one.
No, but there's too much moisture.
Well, no, moisture doesn't stuff could fall back down.
They're back down, yeah.
Now, I'm going to do coming out Art of Granite. He'll never be available. But anyone else? I'm going to do Art of Granite. Hold on. Just see if anyone wants to come on, but you have to let me know.
First, okay, you know I've got Jeff Rosen on.
It doesn't have to be a screen.
Are you going back to John with the cancer people?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's crazy stuff.
People love talking health.
People love what?
Talking about health.
What's the issue with airplanes? I've heard that you can get radiation from flying. Is that true? Is that a myth?
Well, isn't all the pilots that fly way high, aren't they more substitute
I don't know.
to...
I don't know.
The one thing airplanes do, those chemtrails, though, they'll chemical entire cities and stuff. You can
shut up! I'm not buying any of this shit.
You can, the government does it.
Yeah.
They load up the...
Do they seed the clouds, really? Is that why they're changing the weather?
That's right.
That's why it's so warm out today.
Climate change.
Chemtrails.
I'm going to have to go play golf today.
God, can you believe this? What is it, 60 degrees?
It's going to be 60.
December 21st?
I watered my lawn last night.
Oh, my goodness.
I think I owe the golf course a visit.
It is nuts.
62.
Dan, are you
62 by the time
Do they open all of them?
Had to fall off.
Where do you usually play? What's your home course?
A little bit. I'm a member there.
So, are they open all year? Do they close in January? Never.
Only when it freezes, they'll close. Only when it freezes. They're open because people play there all the time.
That's amazing.
So I've got my...
People think Colorado, I swear, they think mountain snow. They don't.
Oh, they have no idea how beautiful it is. Otherwise, everyone would live here.
They are starting to.
Yeah, they are.
Martino here, and I call Santa Claus Mitch Floria. Mitch Claus. Or Santa Floria. That sounds good. Santa Floria at Art of Granite. Please call him and tell him I just called him that. He doesn't charge for anything except fabrication and installation and a small markup on the cabinets. That's it. Now, seriously, granite wholesale, any stone wholesale, he's a direct stone importer. He gets it. If you get it from anywhere, he'll put it on his wholesale account, and he only charges the fabrication installation. Tear out, haul away's free. You might think, oh, everyone does that. They don't. That's a real deal, man, to tear out the whole kitchen and haul it away, along with the bathroom when you do the kitchen. Why don't you just call him and get a price on the phone? There's no magic here. He knows it's by the square foot. He knows. So he's going to give you a price. 303-386-5919. He's proud of his pricing. What you won't see, however, if you just call for a price and you compare it to some guy with a station wagon who, you know, is dirt cheap, what you're not going to see is his beautiful artistic flair and work and quality. Artofgranite.net, 303-386-5919. Let's keep going here and see what we can do for you. Now, I don't know what's going on, and I don't know if it's even extraordinary that 8 people in the same cul-de-sac were diagnosed with cancer. I don't know. I mean, it sounds weird. Now, they live near a high tension line, but here's the deal. So do other people. I imagine if we looked at a Google Earth shot and we drew okay, if we did that and we drew a 1,000-foot, let's make it a 500-foot radius now, not a radius. That means from the center, 500 feet out, and then you make a circle, okay? So the circle from end to end would be 1,000 feet, but from the center would be 500. Your home is where in that?
You know, just I would say we're probably, you know, about 600 feet from the line. So
okay, 600 feet. Now, so you're just outside the circle. You're just outside the circle.
Yeah.
Oh no, I said 500 feet. So you're just outside the circle. Okay. So if we did a 1,000-foot radius, you're inside that circle, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we do a 1,000-foot radius and look at it as a clock. 12 o'clock being north, 6 o'clock being south. You know, 6. So where is your house?
Oh, you mean like east, west, north, south?
Yeah, the tower's in the center. I mean, excuse me, the power line is in the center. Pick a spot on the power line. Here's what I'm getting at. I want to know how many other neighborhoods. Let's talk, because it wouldn't just affect your cul-de-sac. So I really, if I were you, and I'm serious about this now, I normally don't say this, I would literally do an informal questioning of the neighbors within that realm. And I would go in all directions, because if you find truly, really, that in that circle we have tons and tons of cases, I mean, we could probably get data to see what would be normal. I mean, who knows? Maybe there's something, some excessive leaking or something else. I don't know.
And that's the other thing that, you know, we were thinking, well, could it be a combination of that, maybe something coming out of the soil?
Well, here's the deal. The first thing you do is the obvious, which is the radiation of EMF. And the only way you can determine that is to see if other people are involved. If there are other people involved, you find out what commonalities you have. I mean, you got to do some of that. And I promise you, don't take it one step at a time, and we'll look into it. I'm Tom Martino. We got more coming up.
Most small and mid-sized businesses
usually a mistake, both financially and as a user.
What's the matter?
You don't know where to turn for help. Hey, it's Ross.
What are you doing, Tom? What do you need? What do you need?
I'm going to go grab my cord.
Downstairs in my office, I have all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
Why did you say it?
Probably
I
a
just want to be sure I'm stating it right. Like,
yeah, man, I
they want to come over and wish their clients a Merry Christmas.
They want to come on. They don't have to do it. They have a new trade. If they want to say hi and just do a live commercial. It's a short band, maybe even the 30-second statement or whatever.
Babe,
They don't have to. But
do you have a lightning cable in there that Al can use?
For iPhone?
Yeah.
Send them a photo.
I'll get it for you.
Just charge him $7 a half hour, not the usual 8. He demands.
You see Addie said something on Facebook?
About my shirt. I love my shirt.
Have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holiday Season. This is
You know, I grew up, my dad, he wore a suit every freaking day. Every day. I never...
In the automobile. Oh, no.
No, when he worked Sun Oil. Sunoco.
They had him do suits?
He wore a suit every day, I remember, up until the good years, but every day. Full suit, man. I never see people in... The only people... I never see people in suits anymore, actually, unless you're in court.
What is this? What is this from?
Did you have to wear suits when you were on Fox? I don't remember.
What is this from Carl Wright?
I don't know, I just opened it. It's funny you said that. Here's what we discussed.
Oh, I can
request that many Democrats
well, what do I care?
Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell
What is he asking us to do?
that House bill moments ago. Its first
It
hurdle
looks like you just got to do some...
is underway. The president has urged McConnell to consider
600 feet seems like a long ways from a power line to have issues.
Filibuster from 60 votes.
Yeah, but who knows?
I have no, in fact, I have no idea what he's saying. There's absolutely nothing written in here. It's like, this is what we discussed, okay, for the quarters. We will evaluate
a murder allegation. Fox's Jessica Rosenthal.
Who's we?
Lisa Patrick Frazee is being held in the Teller County.
This is a dynamic program. Confirm you received this, and it looks correct. How the frick would I know?
Maybe he's just keeping you involved. I don't know.
Okay. Can you handle this?
Yeah, there's nothing to handle.
The Woodland Park, Colorado police chief.
Investigators have recovered items that make us suspicious that...
Oh, I thought they were going to say a body.
And that's why we have been coming back.
God, I'm looking forward to this state.
As we get additional...
I want to see this place, man.
Various locations.
The stupid Gaylord, I just can't...
Somebody said that the one in Nashville is breathtaking.
With Kelsey's family, Lisa.
Where's that from?
The Supreme Court
The baby is breathtaking. Elaine, you are breathtaking. She's like,
and the baby looked like...
What was the best part of that episode, though?
Oh, where?
Shrinkage.
34 million.
Shrinkage.
The pool.
Not every
It was a pool.
continue using cigarettes.
And she leaves. The funny part is she ends up leaving.
Fake news. Fake. Kathy says they don't have this, or this at Walmart. She goes, oh wait, I just found it. Walmart has the biggest selection of gift cards. They have no gift cards.
Cigarettes.
Hey, I remember when I walked in one time and Daphne told me that we just bombed North Korea. And I'm thinking, oh, that's funny.
No gift cards.
I was listening to the Fox News.
Mark, and they don't have Ralph Lauren Polo. They don't have Polo cologne. They have so much Polo cologne you can swim in.
When you buy any more of the same model,
She's in the automotive section.
They have polos.
And ensure proper connection every time.
Plus, you can Marco.
David made it. I remember as a kid I had some polo cologne. You know the best cologne?
High Karate.
Mambo.
Do you remember High Karate?
You know what I really like? I never put it on, but I still use Old Spice, man, for deodorant and everything.
Walgreens. So between Walgreens and Walmart, you should be able to get everything. First of all, I find it shocking that they don't sell Amazon gift cards. They have everything.
Gift baskets, wireless audio, sweaters, drones, toys.
Oh, they compete with Amazon. That's probably why they always sell them.
Yes, for everyone.
Okay, asked me to make clear, you didn't buy IoT. They've heard me talk about IoT. Costco is really a way to optimize your hormones, not just testosterone.
I can read
Walmart,
Plus,
I guarantee you I can find an Amazon gift card.
They might not sell Amazon. And I say that because they're competing very heavily with Amazon.
Oh, they're so they don't like each other.
King Supers would have them.
Kings would have everything.
The most natural delivery.
You know what pisses me off? You should get a discount when you buy gift cards. They usually sell them at face value at Kings and Walmart. It's 100, it's 100.
But they'll give you extra money for gas.
Do you pay tax on a gift card here? Or do you still just pay tax when you use it? You know what's weird? I just bought a car. The rebate is fucking taxed. Explain that to me. Why is the rebate taxed? Why if it's 10 grand and there's $1,000 rebate for whatever loyalty, it's not, but you pay fucking sales tax on 10. Why? Why the fuck does that happen?
Because they don't pay it and stuff, so they're sending it back to you. So
what do you mean?
Someone's got to...
But I'm only spending 9 on the car.
No, you're not. You're still spending 10. It's just
they apply the rebate
to the
vehicle.
But if it's $10,000 and I spend a 9 and he gives me $1,000, we still have to pay the tax on the $1,000.
Oh, it's bullshit. They shouldn't charge you that.
Why shouldn't they?
Because I'm only